Based on the Zayin Hilchos Korban Pesach, Mishu Hu Bori B'Shas Shchita. So it's healthy at the time of the Shchita. B'Chodesh B'Shas Zrika. He became sick till they spray the blood. So we'll go down to the Peirush. Now, that means when he's healthy, he can eat a kazayas. When he becomes sick, he can't eat a kazayas. Or the reverse, he couldn't eat a kazayas. So Bori B'Shas Zrika. He became healthy afterwards. You do not slaughter or spray for him until he'll be healthy. Until he'll be healthy from the time of the shchita until the time of the zrika. And the case of the Mishnah cites a brisa. In Psachim 78, the Gemara says that even Rav Nosson was of the opinion that if you don't eat from the Korban Pesach, you fulfill your obligation. According to him, however, at the time of the shchita, he has to be able to eat the Korban Pesach. Now the Mari Kukers points out as a Tosefta that this is a Tosefta. Somebody was sick at the time of shchita and Zrika is sick, or vice versa. He cannot eat. He needs a Pesach Sheni, and he's not yet to his obligation until he will be healthy both at the time of slaughtering and at the time of spraying the blood. So Mekukas had questions. If he was healthy at the time of Shchita, he became sick at the time of Zrika, that even though they slaughtered for him, since he became sick, you cannot spray for him. But somebody was sick at the time of Shchita, that they didn't slaughter for him at all. How can you possibly know that he's going to get healthy till the time of Zrika? And therefore, why does he have to tell us this din? So Rae Gann explains that maybe it teaches us that if somebody's sick, that usually you know they'll get well. It's only a temporary passing phase until the time of Zrika. You can see this today, like with diabetes, if a person is diabetic and he takes he gives himself insulin, he'll be okay. You can't slaughter for him. And furthermore, a person that sometimes he's sick and sometimes he's well, that you can't slaughter for him. Or a third situation, the Mari Gann says that they slaughtered for a sick person, and even though he got healthy till Zrikas Adam, you still don't spray for him. He has to be buried from beginning till Zrikas Adam. The Kirya Sefer on this Rambam says, when he says he has to be healthy from beginning to end, he doesn't mean to say that he's always possible, because if he was healthy at the time of Shchita, he got sick at the time of Zrika, the Pesach is kosher. And the Rambam paskins that there's no concept of eating by Zrika. Therefore, the Zrikas of Adam wouldn't passel the korban for him, even if he cannot eat. And so the Tosefta would seem to say that he's never fulfills his obligation, even though the korban is not posel. He doesn't fulfill his obligation. But if he was sick at the time of Shchita, the korban is nifsal, and no one can eat from it. After the above, we have to understand what would happen when the Mari Gann says that he was sick at the time that he slaughtered for him. He knows he's going to get better, or he became healthy before the Zrikas Adam. Do we say the korban is posel because the Shchita, the Pasuk says, if you slaughter for somebody that cannot eat it, the korban is posel. Or maybe the din is, I guess there's nobody else involved here. He's the only person on the korban pesach, therefore it's posel. Maybe the din of if you slaughter for somebody who can't eat a kazayas is only someone who at night, at the time of the Seder, he can't eat a kazayas. But if he became healthy before Zrikas Adam, he's considered somebody who can eat at night, and therefore that shows that even at the time of the Shchita, he could have eaten from the Bostoner Rebbe, and with the evidence kosher. Now we're learning Halacha Ches and Tes, Hilchos Korban Pesach Amud Ayin Zayin. So let's see. Ayodoin is the language of the Bryce and Psochim. It means he can slaughter for his children, his son, his daughter, who are minors. And also on behalf of Avdoi, V'shivchosei HaKnanim. And every Knani and Shivra Knanis are obligated with the Korban Pesach, just like women, Bein Midaitam, whether they agree to it, Bein Shloi Midaitam, whether he asks their permission or not. Aval Ein Sheichad Al Yidei B'noi Ubita Agdolim, but he cannot slaughter for his son or his daughter who are Agdolim, nor for avodim that he has who are sold into slavery for different reasons, and they have obligations to eat from it without their permission. Only if they, even his wife, he can make her own korban pesach. And they're not like tanim and avodim ktanim. You have to have their permission. If they kept quiet, they didn't say that they agree, but they didn't disagree either. Silence is considered that they acquiesce. They agree you should do it for them. Now we're learning tests. What happens if he did it for his son or his daughter who are minors, or for his slaves, and they went ahead and they did it for themselves? So we have two Korban Pesachs here. What they did for themselves is invalid, and therefore the only one they can eat from is from one Pesach. You can't eat from two, and the other one would be a Korban Posel because they are no owners to that Korban Pesach.